By the time I was 24 years old, I've already had 2 strokes. I had one when I was 14, and I lost the feeling in my right side of my body. I was in the hospital for about 4 months. Eventually I was able to learn how to walk again. I went into my first day of high school after those 4 months with a completely shaved head and pretty much no friends, because when you're 14 and have a stroke, people at that age don't really understand what that means, and it's kind of scary for them. So my first day of high school was really hard. So 8 years later, I was 23 years old, and I was 38 weeks pregnant with my daughter. I had a second stroke. I lost more feeling on the right side, now completely numbing my whole entire right side. I again had to learn how to walk and talk and do everything basically all left-handed. I was completely right-handed before, and now here I am, this mom, completely left-handed, trying to learn how to be a mom and take care of a kid. I just was really lucky to be able to have all the help from my husband and from my family and friends. And you know, even though you have all that help, though, there's still parts of you that gets really, really frustrated when you try to do things and you can't do them the right way, because you're a mom, you want to do things the right way, you want to feel normal. So I finally just kind of gave in to the fact that this is my new life and this is my new normal, and even if I have to use my teeth to tie my shoes, which every once in a while I do, I'm really good at it, that's just my new normal, and I'm not gonna care what people think or if they see me doing something funny. Having an invisible disability is hard some days, because one day you would be having an awesome day, your body feels great. The next day you're feeling pretty cruddy and nobody would know. You could come up to me and you would think that there's nothing wrong with me, but I do have an invisible disability, and it deserves respect, and I just want everyone to treat everybody the same. Doing Ironman is important to me because I always want more. I always feel like there's more to me, more to my life, more to my story, and I knew as soon as the opportunity had come along that this is something that is not only going to be awesome for me to be able to accomplish, because something like that is not anything that I'd be able to accomplish by myself, but it's also going to inspire other people. That's what's the most important to me, is that I can show other people that are maybe holding themselves back because they're worried about what's wrong with them, or maybe they have invisible illnesses or disabilities that people don't know about. If they're holding themselves back, if they see someone like me out there doing it, then hopefully it can inspire somebody to get out the door and do that one thing that they didn't think that they could do.
I've known of Team Triumph for some years now, but after watching and observing and seeing what Lisa went through and the joy that it brought for the individual that came across the finish line, you know, I guess I've been gifted to be at the age that I'm at and be able to be as athletic as I can be, and I want to share that gift, and I want to be able to share that with someone, and that's why I'm involved. My leg of the Ironman will be the swim. Swimming is my strongest leg. I am truly looking forward to this. You know, we get a little bit of a head start, and once again, I'll have the sensation of seeing all the people on Monona Terrace that are watching us, but it's not about me personally. It's about Krissy having the opportunity to see everybody on Monona Terrace cheering for the athletes as they go through the swim. It's just going to be absolutely incredible.
to have this opportunity to be a part of my Team Triumph is something completely outstanding and unique in a certain way as well. And kind of going back to all those goals and accomplishments I did from early on to playing collegiate athletics and in doing your own Ironman, it was always, what can I do and how can I improve, and this is my goal. And the great thing about my Team Triumph is we get to use the talents and the abilities that we have and say, what's someone else's goal and how can I help accomplish that? And so that's the great thing about what we're doing here, and to have that as our goal as a team and to use our abilities as athletes and people willing to put in that work for someone else. It's a great way and almost an ultimate way to pay it forward, and that's something that I'm truly going to be proud of, and that's my one big goal and motivation through this process. Being together at the finish line is something that's going to be truly magical, because it isn't about myself, it's about a lot of other people, and that's going to be what makes this Ironman so much more special than when I did it by myself.
So I will be running the marathon, and I'm super excited about that piece. Running has been, kind of that love-hate relationship, but a real challenge, and I'm really beginning to enjoy and embrace that piece. And for me, I think the day as a whole, being there in the morning to support John when he swims, and then Patrick as he bikes, I think the day is going to be fascinating, invigorating, inspiring. Being able to work with my Team Triumph, it suddenly has nothing to do about Lisa, and has nothing to do, with who I am, or not necessarily anyway, with my desires and my dreams. It's this opportunity for us to take our time, talent, and treasures and shift it to provide the same opportunities and the same thrills of finishing, whether you finish at the very end before, after the beer's gone, or if you have the opportunity to finish in the top 3. The moment is different. The moment is, I think, richer and as meaningful, I think, but not necessarily just about the individual accomplishment. And I think that's where I was drawn into my Team Triumph, and working with some of the athletes that I have over the past couple of years, and then having the opportunity to work with Krissy to bring someone who has that invisible disability that people don't see necessarily, and bring that to light, and at the same time be able to help our athlete, our captain, accomplish her goals. I can't wait for that, for all 4 of us to be on the finish line, with Krissy leading us across that. I think that is my moment, and I think that's going to be where my excitement and my satisfaction is going to be.
I can't do Ironman by myself, and this is where I've now learned that nothing is impossible, because I have people by my side that are going to make this happen. And now I just kind of look at myself differently, instead of worrying about people looking at you, because you can't do stuff. You know what, you can. I can do anything I want. I am always looking forward to the crowd. I'm excited to see, like, I cry a lot. I'm just really excited to see how happy people are that I get to do this. Something like this isn't anything that I could do on my own. It was just so, when the crowd sees my team helping me cross the finish line and everything that they've done, all the pain that they've endured, just to help me get to where I want to be, that's amazing, and I want everyone to see that. I can't wait to see everyone's face when they see all the work that my team is putting into this to get me to the finish line.
I think that last mile is going to be so awesome to hear the crowd. And then when it gets closer and closer and everyone's screaming even louder, and then I hear Mike Riley, then I know right then and there that something so awesome is going to happen. Like something that I would never be able to do by myself. I'm going to cross the finish line with my team. To an Ironman. Who does that? I'm going to do it.
You are an Ironman. That's right. Yes. Absolutely. It'd be so much fun.
I think it'll be awesome.
It's going to be absolutely amazing. You know, I'm not one that cries, but
Yeah, you
I
are.
can pretty much promise that'll happen.
No, I think Krissy hit it right on the head. You know, that last mile. You know, we all have our memories, and one of my favorite last mile is when you turn that last curve onto State Street and you see the Capitol building, you know, in the sunset, or all lit up, you know, at night.
In the sunset?
Oh, wait.
Patrick.
Or all lit up. You know, it's a special feeling. It's a landmark that you know what's up and over that building, and it's Mike Riley, and it's the crowd, and it's the car. You know, even the carpet. You know, gets you excited when you're going.
Wait,
through the
carpet?
shoot.
There's carpet?
There's Ironman carpet. Is coming too.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
This is awesome.
And to know that, and to have that as yours and ours now, it's gonna be unreal.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So we'd love to have you along on our journey. We'll have a Facebook page up and blogging regularly. You know, I think this is a lot about Krissy and her journey, but it's almost just as important to be able to support the organization that brought us here. And my Team Triumph is looking, you know, to expand and provide this opportunity to a lot of other people, and certainly the need is there, but in order to do that, they need financial support, and so we're asking you as our team not only to be out on the hills dressed up or in bathing suits or whatever it is you want to do, running up Midtown Road, we're okay with that. Whatever, and we want you out there supporting us on race day, but if you would consider making a donation to our team so that others like Krissy have the opportunity, and just know that that money stays locally, and I think that's what's most important, is your donations to our team will help other people in and around South Central Wisconsin have this opportunity.